You tell yourself you'll start tomorrow, and you mean it. But tomorrow comes, and nothing. That's not laziness. That's your brain playing a trick on you. Scientists call it temporal discounting. In plain English, your brain thinks later is easier than now. Here's what happens. When you think about doing something right now, your brain feels the effort. It feels heavy. But when you think about doing the same thing tomorrow, the effort feels lighter, smaller. So your brain says, why suffer today? Let's do it tomorrow. And tomorrow, the same thing happens again. That's the loop. You've heard that willpower is like a muscle. If you use it too much, it gets tired. That's what psychologists used to think. But new research shows something different. The real problem isn't running out of willpower. It's that your brain has already decided, before you even try, that tomorrow is easier. That's the real trap. Here's the good news. Your brain has a switch. When you do something over and over, it moves from hard thinking mode to autopilot mode. You don't think about brushing your teeth. You just do it. That's autopilot. The same can happen for any habit if you repeat it enough times. Studies show it takes about 60 to 70 days for a new habit to feel automatic. Not 21 days. That's a myth. Be patient with yourself. Most people fail because they try to move a boulder. Your brain sees the boulder and says, too heavy, let's do it later. But if you shrink the action to something tiny, like one tap, one glass of water, one push-up, your brain doesn't resist. It doesn't feel heavy. That's the secret. Make it so small that your brain can't say no. Every time you complete a tiny action, your brain releases a little burst of feel-good chemical. It's not a huge celebration. It's just a quiet good job. That small reward trains your brain to want to do the action again. Not because you're motivated, because your brain now associates the action with a tiny hit of yes. DOTTA is built on this science. It doesn't ask for a journal, a goal, or a life story. It just gives you one circle. Tap it when you do your habit. No ads, no sign-up, then just a quiet tool to help your brain switch from hard thinking to autopilot. You don't need to change your whole life today. You just need to tap one circle, then close the app. That's it. Stop lying to yourself with tomorrow. Start a tiny streak today. Link in bio. DOTTA Command Center. Free habit tracker.